Yo guys, what is going on? It is Reaper, and we have another video for you guys today, and this is Saturday Story Time episode, I don't even know, maybe 3 or 4, might be 4, but I think it's 3. Anyway, but the story we have today is a story that has to do with the police, and this gameplay you're watching is a gameplay of me. It cuts out towards the end of my VTOL. I do get a VTOL warship this gameplay, so it cuts out when I'm 30-1, but that's okay, because I should have enough time to tell my story. But let's get right into it. So, it was a Friday afternoon, it was during the fall, so it was towards the beginning of the school year, so quite a while ago, I guess you could say, and, my, Asian friend, Ben, was coming over for the first time, and, so his mom dropped him off, she's like, alright, I'll come back, pick him up around 8 or 9, whatever. We're like, alright, we were just planning on skateboarding around, riding around downtown with the skateboards, chilling, and my friend Matt was coming over to sleep over that night, also, but he wasn't going to get here till around 5, so we just chilled in my kind of driveway area for the most part, till my friend showed up. We ate some dinner, chilled in the house for a little bit. Around 6, we went out and started skateboarding, alright? And then probably around 7-ish, his Ben's mom was about to be here in about an hour and a half. We started ding-dong ditching some houses in my development, and we did probably 7 or 8. We've done this many times before. Not me and Ben, because he hasn't been over before, but me and my friend Matt. And so we did at least 7 or 8 houses, maybe even 9. And my friend Jake, who lives right down the street out of my kind of development, in a different development, like just right up the street, lives pretty close to me, so we went up to his house and did it. It was so funny. We were like banging on the door, ringing the doorbell, and we booked it as fast as we could and dove off to the side of the road and watched as my parents came out to the door, and they're like, "Ah, you fucking stupid hooligans, we'll get you." It was so fucking funny. But yeah, so we go back, not thinking anything was gonna happen. We're just playing basketball in the driveway, and we see a cop pull in to the development, and my house is, I can see who's driving into the development when somebody drives in, and I can see a cop pulling in. I was like, you gotta be shitting me, there's no way they're coming for us. And he drives, sure enough, he comes to my cul-de-sac, and I'm like, By the time I even said that's a cop, my 2 friends, Ben and Matt, ran inside, and they went up my kitchen. One of them was peeking out the window from in the kitchen, and the other one was like hiding under like the table in the kitchen. And I just acted normal, kept skateboarding, and the cop got out of his car, came down the driveway, came over to talk to me, and he's like, hello? I'm like, oh, hello, kind of pretend I didn't even know he was coming, type thing. And he was like, so, what you been doing tonight? I'm like, saw skateboarding, hanging around, playing basketball. He's like, where's your friends? I'm like, they went inside. He's like, you got any parents home? I'm like, and my stepdad was home on the couch, and I was like, fuck, he's probably gonna see the cop car with the lights on outside the window from the couch, on the couch in the living room. And but I was like, yeah, stepdad's home. He's like, you wanna go get your friends? I'm like, oh yeah, sure. So I went up to the basement stairs, got my friends. I saw where they were hiding. I'm like, he wants to talk to you guys. So we went down there. We kind of just lied. He's like, you guys been ding dong ditching? He's like, we got reports of people ringing doorbells and running. We're like, no, we weren't doing that. We're just hanging out in our driveway. And then he's like, pulls out his notepad. He's like, well, you guys, can confess whenever. And we just stood there looking at each other for like 30 seconds, and then I was like, alright, we ding-dong ditched my friend Jake's house. We didn't tell him we did like 7 or 8 other houses. And he's like, alright, you just can't be doing that stuff, whatever, blah blah blah, whatever they usually say. And he was like, as long as you guys just don't do it again, we shouldn't really have any problems. And the thing about this is my friend Matt had just got off, he was on friggin' like house probation all summer, for doing something stupid like this, too, that he shouldn't even got in that much trouble for. So if he got in trouble again, he would have been fucked. And the cop named his name out of any of us. He's like, yeah, they reported a kid named Matt. I was like, oh my god. But so anyway, that's pretty much it. But here's the very, very end. My stepdad didn't end up seeing, because the curtains were over the windows and stuff. The curtains weren't open, so he didn't see. But just as the cop was walking to the end of the driveway, my Asian friend Ben's mom, his first time coming over, was pulling in to pick him up. The cop told her everything. She was kind of pissed at me, and I haven't hung out with him since. It's been like a few months, like 4 or 5 months. But yeah, so that's a freaking pretty funny story. Guess the lesson is, if you're gonna dig down a ditch, just do 1 or 2 houses and call it a night, and definitely don't stay outside and think that you're invincible. But just put in a check, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like on the video if you did, and peace out.